should I run away and change my fate? Or should
I hate humans!
I never close my eyes?
Alright, what is going on, guys? My name is Sarazone, and yes, I'm kind of taking over the intro here because, well, he doesn't have one, so. Yeah, so today we're just gonna kind of be talking about, what's been going on with Jordan, just some upcoming things, some updates and everything.
I've died at least 3 times.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see, there was when you had to quit the gym to do school stuff, when you were doing your school stuff, and now with your job, so I mean, that is technically, I love how, like, you were just being, like, sarcastic. And then
But it's true.
But it's true. You can actually make it a logical thing.
Yeah.
It makes sense. All right, so to start off, we're just gonna kind of talk about, Jordan's life. So, like, what's been going on lately. You guys, if you follow me, you know that he was going to a software school, but you don't really know much about it.
We're going to keep it that way. Went to a software school.
Yeah.
Graduated from software school. 6 months at the software school. Took me, like, what did we say, 2 months to actually find this job.
Roughly, let's see.
Roughly.
You got out November, correct?
Yeah, like November 9th.
Okay, so yeah, as of today, it would have been exactly 2 months. But I mean, you found this job a couple
Oh,
days
wow,
ago,
yeah.
really.
I mean, I found it on demo day. I just didn't message them.
I guess what I meant to say is you got it, I guess.
Yeah. Basically 2 months then. So that's 2 months there. So that's 8 months total that I've been out of the gym. Sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's so weird to think about. Like, how has it already been that long?
It is upsetting. But so basically, I got a job, moved down into a new house that has a garage. I got this place because it has a garage, so that I can build my home gym and continue working out and stuff. Because I am very far away from my family and Seth and everyone, so I don't really want to go.
My family and Seth.
My family and Seth. Seth is different from family. I hate most of my family. I hate Seth more.
Yeah, I was about to say,
There
he
you
hates him, he just hates me the most.
It's in a different way. But so, what I'm going to be getting for the gym is just basically all Rogue stuff except for the bench. The bench is going to be coming from Rep Fitness. So, with Rogue...
And from my paycheck.
And from Seth's paychecks. That's going to buy me a bench. I've decided that I'm going to focus a lot on rows and overhead press for funsies.
And in a way,
really.
it'll kind of help with bench when he gets back into it, so I mean...
Yeah, and bench is my absolute worst, most garbage lift. Everything else should come right back, but bench has never been my friend. So I have more luck increasing my overhead press than I do my bench. So I'm just going to focus on
opposite
it.
for me. My bench has actually been like really good to me lately.
I wish that I could, but I can't.
His technique
anyways.
is way better than mine, and yet it's just like for some reason I have this gift of just bench.
Okay, so real quick run through of what I'll have. Rogue R3 Power Rack, 45-pound Cerakote bar. That's because, or Cerakote Power, Ohio Power Bar, not the Ohio Bar, the Ohio Power Bar.
Yeah.
Because IPF.
Right. There's a difference.
Yeah, but it's not technically IPF standard because you have to get the 20 kilogram one, but I'm getting the 45-pound one because it's in Cerakote, and I need Cerakote so that I don't have to have a lot of upkeep on that bar because I'm putting it in my gym and I just want to lift with it and not really worry about it. But that's fine. I'm getting competition kilogram Rogue plates, and I'm just going to pretend that my bar is 20 kilograms. I'm not going to get competition collars because I don't care that much. I just want competition plates. It's been like a weird fetish of mine for forever. Yeah, I think that's it. Seth's going to give me a bench at some point, but until then, all this stuff should be here February.
The bench, I think, is not exactly like IPF standard, but closest thing.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough, basically. good enough for us to use. So we've covered equipment. Did we cover kind of how you were gonna? I know you talked about doing overhead press and rows and progressing on those.
Training. I don't have a bench, so I'll just be doing overhead press along with floor presses. For deadlift, I mean, it's just regular squats and deadlifts. I'm doing all of my squats, probably high bar for a little while, like ATG, high bar. All of my deadlifts will be performed with double overhand, just until that's so that I don't accidentally go too heavy before I need to.
Yeah.
Getting back into the swing of things and everything.
I mean, me.
And then once I get,
Yeah, sorry. Spoiler for those of you
No, you're good.
who follow me, but yeah, deadlift is making a comeback, by the way. But for me personally, I just kind of went back into it. I mean, I had like 6 months off, which is less than what he had, but I mean it's kind of close. I ended up just going pretty close to what my old working weight was. Not from the start, but pretty quickly. I just did over under. I don't know what that's called, like the big fancy term for that. I forgot. I want to say supinated. I'm trying to think of it.
pronated, supinated.
Okay, yeah, supinated. I was trying to think. Yeah, so I do supinated just regularly. Pretty much anything up to like 225 is overhand, pronated, but after that it's got to be supinated. Otherwise, I just can't get off the floor. Unless we're
The
using
best thing that I've pulled without chalk, the best thing that I've ever pulled with double overhand was 315.
Yeah.
So
I wish
I would like to get back to that, but it doesn't matter. So once I get my numbers back up to what they were, kind of not on rep maxes, but
like kind of the range, I guess.
yeah, once I get that with like and my working weight that I used to be, then it's gonna switch from just kind of a linear thing to actually working on like I'll start doing my low bar squats and I'll start doing my mixed grip, and I'll really be trying to drive up my overhead press and floor press because that's kind of all I have for upper body, but also rows. I'm gonna try to drive up rows.
Yeah.
Maybe some weighted pull-ups. I just have to be careful because of my weird back issue that always, or not back, but my like shoulder issue that comes up every time that I do pull-ups too much too often. But I'll get that figured out. Just doing behind the neck stuff helps it immensely, which is funny because that's what's supposed to hurt it more, but whatever.
Yeah.
The exercises that you think are dangerous are only dangerous if you're stupid. So I plan on incorporating good mornings a lot, deficit deadlifts, stiff leg deadlifts, pin squat, pin press, banded deadlifts, that kind of stuff. That's what we'll be looking at for that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep my workouts really, really short. I'm going to try to really drive the rest times down a lot. That way I don't burn as much calories from like a 3-hour workout. If I can get it down to like an hour and a half, I'll burn less calories. That way I can gain more weight. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the very broad plan until I get my bench and then transition over, and my safety squat bar. Yeah, it's like an in-between between front squat and back squat. I mean, I can front squat without my wrist hurting or anything like that, but I just really like the safety bar squat for good mornings and just squatting without, because low bar, sometimes my elbows get a little beat up. So just doing this, and plus my quads are really weak comparatively to the rest of my stuff. So safety squat bar gonna help a lot. But yeah, But that's it. That's pretty much all of my stuff for right now. I'm gonna figure out the rest when it comes and have videos on it. But yeah,
All right. I think we kind of covered everything.
I think so as well. You're gonna have a lot of editing to do.
Yeah. It's a
Sorry
normal
about that.
day. Nah, it's all right. It's a normal day. This stuff happens all the time. For those of you who follow me, I will get back to you uh pretty soon. Probably after I finish putting together Jordan's video here. I'll probably get back to you and kind of discuss stuff like my sorry, I just like my brain just went blank there. So but yeah, so basically I'm kind of just going into some goals that I got for 2019. You know, I've got some really big goals, mainly for my squat and deadlift. I really want to focus on getting a huge squat this year because like I know my deadlift needs more attention, especially right now, but like I feel like I'm kind of better. Like I'd say squat's my best lift. Like regardless of how much weight that I lift, it's more so just like I guess performance wise, if that makes any sense. Like I'm a very quad kind of person. I kind of want to take that. I guess I don't want to say talent, but you know what I mean. You know that I want to take that to its peak, if that makes any sense. So I've got a really big goal for that I'll talk about in my future video. Like I said earlier, deadlift is making a comeback and everything. But I'll discuss all that with you guys in my next video. But anyway,
Awesome.
all right. Anything else you want to say?
I want to die. That's it.
Same. We are gonna try to do something like this weekly. Probably won't happen weekly, but still pretty often, where we just kind of
Bi-weekly would be nice.
yeah. My schedule, you know, it's always been dumb. You know, stuff happens all the time. Stuff was happening during this video.
Yeah.
But you know that's just kind of how it goes. But we're gonna try to make an effort to kind of just take some time every week to just talk about stuff. You know, go over some topics, kind of debunk some misinformation now and then, and you know just like talk about our goals, things like that. You know, just casual lifting stuff. You know, for those of you who are like us and you're just gym rats and you could listen to people talk about lifting all day, that's kind of what we're gonna do. But
Yeah, think of it as like a recorded podcast, but not a podcast.
yeah.
I mean, we may edit some of it and like overlay stuff to make sure that everyone knows what we're talking about. Maybe show studies, Jeff
Yeah.
Nipples style. But we, I mean you.
Oh. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. So anyway, I will see you guys in my next video, and we will hopefully see you guys next week. I don't know when this will
And
be uploaded.
you will see me in my videos on my channel, like February,
Yeah.
because that's when I'll get my gym stuff.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys later. Okay. Thanks. Bye. I got it going. You know, they'd hear the part about, oh yeah, so I'm gonna do this new. What just happened? Oh god, we'll have to cut that out.
Don't cut it. Don't cut it.
Sad fact is, that's like the normal stuff that happens here, and like. Everyone's gonna watch that. I was not expecting that. I should have closed the
Wow.
freaking door. Oh my god, I should have closed the door.
No, it's beautiful.
I mean, I shouldn't have, but you know what I mean. Like, I no.
That's good.
Ugh.
That's good.
That was terrifying. Yeah, for those of you who are hearing that, wondering what the frick just happened, so that was my sister just being dumb. But shut up!